Hello and welcome back to Hugie Prime. I'm playing Elden Ring, and after the last episode, I decided to play a little bit without recording any of my audio. So I'm just going to run you through some of the highlights of what happened. So at the end of the last one, I found myself stuck in a cave, decided to summon some help to get me out of it. Summon this guy who ran in exactly the opposite direction to the way I had been going the whole time. So I thought, okay, well, I'll follow him. I figured going down deeper was going to be deeper into the mine. But figured let's see what he has to show me. Oh, look. It's a stake of Marika. This is a good sign. Oh, and a site of grace as well. Well, should have gone this way, but anyway, thank you to him for showing it to me. He also showed me the way out of the cave. Yes, okay. So after saying our goodbyes, I headed on out of the cave and had a look around. No, I still can't fast travel. I discovered I'm a hell of a long way away from where I want to be. So I thought I'd attack some enemies and promptly died. Fun times. Okay, so I thought I'd go in the other direction and discovered Celia, Town of Sorcery, where I was also promptly attacked by other enemies. Phantoms this time, which are invisible half the time, popping out of nowhere to hit me from behind. But I got my revenge. I also found another site of grace and decided to discover it. But I still can't fast travel for some reason, so kept looking around, attacking enemies where they were, and getting attacked right back. So I died and respawned back at that site of grace where I just discovered. But one thing I didn't do was rest at it. Why didn't I rest at it? Anyway, kept running and running and running and running until I decided, no, that's enough. I need to figure this out. Why can't I fast travel? So I thought, okay, well, let's just try. You've been trapped. You cannot travel to sites of grace until you rest at one. Okay, so I ran back to the site of grace I'd just been at, and I rested. That allowed me then to fast travel back to the beginning of the game. I thought, while I'm here, I'm a little bit stronger. I've got some better stuff. I've leveled up a little bit. Let's take on the Tree Sentinel. So I don't do too much exploring while I'm not actually commentating over it. I thought I'd take on some bosses. So this was the first one. Tried a few times on foot, and like before, but decided the best way to go at it was Torrent. I also summoned my jellyfish as well. So those are the two things I said I didn't want to do in this fight. But there you go. It managed to work in the end. This is a successful run, so enjoy. So there we go. I managed to defeat the tree sentinel. Yes. Managed to get myself a nice big golden halberd as well, which I can't yet wield. I think I need like 30 strength or something. Did a little bit of exploring. Went down to the beach and I saw this glistening trail. Now, looked to me like there was some invisible creature that was walking along these with footprints maybe? So I thought I'd attack. So a few attacks. Killed the scarab, got the Ash of War as well. Also bought a bow and a shield and a couple of notes to give me a little bit of information about land squirts and stone digger trolls. Decided to try out my new bow as well, much to this guy's dismay. And then decided to keep on the theme of defeating bosses that I'd already encountered. So I went back to face Akil. Took me about 5 or 6 attempts, I think, in the end. On my first attempt in this play session, I managed to get him really low on health, but didn't quite kill him. I had a few problems with him flying outside of the swampy area, so landing like on the cliffs next to it, and then he didn't seem to know what to do. So, like, unless I went up to him, like, drew him back into the swamp, he didn't actually fly down to me again, which was annoying. My main problem I found with him, or the biggest thing that hurt me, was his tail swipe. So he spins around. If he hits you with his tail, it's a one-hit kill when I was at full health as well. And if you're in the wrong position, he can bite you as he spins around as well. In fact, you can see him landing on the side there now. That was really annoying. Basically, I had to lure him back into the swamp in order to attack him again. But yeah, I focused on his right wing. I found that was probably the best option for me. So it gave me the most protection, and I managed to do quite a bit of damage to him on that right wing. So eventually got him killed. Enjoy the rest of the fight. there we go, and that's how I defeated the dragon Agil. So having defeated him, I got a dragon heart that I was then able to take to the Cathedral of Dragon Communion to get myself a new gift. And so I went up to the altar and I decided to buy myself Dragonfire, which I discovered I can't use, of course, because I don't have enough faith and I don't have enough arcane. And that's where the catch-up was supposed to end. In fact, I started a whole new recording. There's Francesca saying hi. But I forgot to put my mic on. So I'll give you a little bit of a highlight of what happened here as well. I decided I would follow that statue with the glowing blue guidance and see where that led me. So there's the statue. Onward on Torrent. Led me northwards along the coast towards this cliff. Decided to fight some enemies on the way and get their goodies. Followed the cliff around and I found this cave entrance. In fact, it's a bit more of a cave entrance, I suppose. Big old doors leading in. And I discovered the Stormfoot Catacombs. Awesome. So yeah, at this point I was pointing out how similar it looks to the catacombs in Dark Souls 3. Did a little bit of leveling at the site of grace and headed on down. To talk to this guy, this spectral guy sitting on the seat. A proper death means returning to the Erd Tree. Have patience until the time comes and the roots call to you. So with that cryptic message in mind, I continued on and got attacked by these little goblin-esque gargoyles. They're tricky little enemies, but they didn't give me too many problems. Found some more root resin and found this big old door locked by a contraption. The message outside read visions of monster, so I figured that's probably the boss area. Next, pulled out my bow and attacked some more of these mini gargoyles. I was thinking at this point about how many arrows I had. I figured I should have bought some more. Then I realized I could craft some, so I crafted myself some bone arrows and shot a few more of the gargoyles before heading deep into the catacombs. So after going through this tunnel, I discovered there's a little bit of a flame blasting towards me. Reading this message, it said time for dashing through, but in fact I found this one more useful, time for ranged attack. I would never have thought of this, but I was intrigued, so I shot the pillar that was spewing fire, and lo and behold, it disappeared. I praised that note because I really wouldn't have thought of doing that. Heading on down, found the prattling pate hello. So that was a little bit cool. Another fire pillar. Shot that, got rid of it, and headed on in. To the right, I found this ladder that went back up to the top of the room that I'd been in before. And while I was up here, I managed to find a lever. This is the contraption that closed the door near the beginning. Deciding to carry on through the catacombs, just make sure I'd covered everything before going into the boss, I headed back in and then realized my mic was muted. So I laughed at myself, unmuted my mic, and carried on. So like in this area, I wouldn't have worked out that you can shoot those the fire pillars without the messages, which is why I really liked the fact that they got them. I would have assumed that you had to just dodge past. So thank you to those people who left the message for me. Right, let's go up here. No, let's just, because this might just be a single room. How did you dodge that? Oh no. Oh, that kind of worked. I pressed. Now I'm gonna have to heal. Oh no, come on. Go away. No, because I pressed left on the D-pad to pull out my sword, and clearly I hadn't pulled out my sword. So I ended up shooting him again. I would have taken out both those guys in one swing. Oh well. Never mind. Right, yeah, so I wanted to check out up here. I heard you. Any more? No? What's this? Wandering Noble Ashes. In fact, no, it's equipment I want. We'll give it a go. See if it's any better than the jellyfish. Let's have a go at this boss as well. Because this was Catacombs and it looks a lot like the Catacombs in Dark Souls 3. Like, this has a similar layout. Certainly at the beginning here, I assumed there were going to be more skellies, more skelly bones, but apparently not. Okay, so that's rest. I don't have enough to level up yet. So instead, I'll go and fight the boss. I assume this is a boss. His message says visions of monsters, so I assume it's a boss. But I suppose I shouldn't have applauded it until I was sure. But yeah, it certainly looks like a boss, doesn't it? Oh, we'll soon find out. Oh, is this one? Yeah, I remember this from the network test. Whoa! I mean, tracking is one thing, but that was something else. Oh, come on. Now, you call yourself a watchdog, but you look like a cat to me. I don't know, 'cause whoa. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I saw that coming. Yeah. I don't know. The way I usually deal with bosses is I usually wait for them to attack and then use the opening just after their attack in order to attack them. But he doesn't seem to have any openings because, well, the only opening he has is when he's winding up the attack. But getting in an attack then and getting out in time to avoid the attack seems tricky. Let's try maybe a shield. No. That took all of my stamina. Yeah, I can't dodge through it, apparently. Ah. Oh, come on. Damn. There we go. Noble Sorcerer Ashes. To be fair, I'm a little bit confused between those ashes, yeah, so it must be that Noble Sorcerer Ashes here. and the Ashes of War. Like when I picked them up, I'm like, which is it? But I mean, I guess that was fairly obvious. What? Oh. Read message. I did it. I'm a little bit gutted actually. I used ashes for that because I think I certainly could have done it without them. It just would have taken a little bit of time to get used to his pattern. And now I've removed that possibility. Oh, that's a shame. But I really hope they do release like a not even like a boss rush mode, but like a mode where you can just jump in and fight bosses that you've beaten before. Can I level up? No, I can't. In fact, I might have. No, I don't. I was going to say I might have some golden runes. I think there's a boss up here, if I remember correctly. So shall I go and check that out? Sure. I should probably carry on with the story a little bit more. But that's the thing, there's just so much else to do. I wonder why I can't summon ashes here. Seems a little bit silly, really, but there we go. Now I've got myself a bow, I'm probably gonna kill a few more birds when I see them as well. So I can make some more bow and arrows. What was that? Gold tinged excrement, lovely. Oh, there we go. Beast liver. What? I need to stop forgetting to press R2 when I do that. So I just paused for a moment there because my cat sat on my lap. She's very cute. Come back here. And now she's jumped off again. Probably because she saw something moving on the TV. Next, don't start that. Don't start it. Don't do it. If my cat continues to be a menace, I may have to send her out of the room. I think it's because there's leaves flying across the screen. Starlight shard? What is that? Used to gradually recover FP. Interesting. Is there anything like that for HP? I wonder. Like life gems, basically. Oh, really? They dropped loads of feathers. Why couldn't I just pick up one of those? I believe one of these, I seem to remember from the network test, one of these bosses comes to life. Yeah, I was gonna say, this looks like an intact giant. I was gonna say I've done a lot of damage to him, but I think he was half dead already, wasn't he? Oh, really? There was a delay? Come on! There we go. And you're dead. You gonna give me anything? Apart from runes? No items or anything? Come on. Okay. Damn it. this? Crossed legs gesture. Right. So is this... yeah. Why don't we set a beacon, even though it's like right up ahead? Oh, it's like right there. Oh, there's a stake of marker there. That's fairly useful. Oh, I've been down there. I counted a stagger, but I don't know if I could get a critical hit. Maybe I have to be next to the head or something to get, I don't know. Stab him in the eye. Four-toed footfowl. Oh, so four-toed footfowl. Four-toed fowlfoot. Oh. Oh, you avoided me. I believe, again from the network test, that there is a boss in here. Stormhill Everjail. I have enough to level up now, though. Wouldn't take me long to get back here. Yeah, let me level up, because then I'll just be worried about trying to get the get my runes back the whole time. I've got one more in intelligence, then I don't have to worry. Wee wee. Oh yeah. Oh. Spawn storm dogs. Oh, wait. I was heading to the wrong beacon. Oh, guessing these guys are guarding the jail. Why is his eye glowing? I'm hoping the fact that these guys are all alive doesn't make him stronger or anything. Enter the Everjail? Sure. Why not? Give me a little pause before the boss spawns, I guess. Or do I have to actually walk towards the glowing light? Oh, cool. That's not the guy that was in the Everjail in the in the network test. Oh, I saw the uppercut coming. I didn't expect the follow through swing. Wow, 2 hits and I was dead. Oh, that's good. Okay, I didn't have to worry anyway then. Is it going to be a different one this time? Like, is there like a repertoire of enemies that comes out of it? Or is it always the same one? Oh no, come on. I hate stuff like that. What? Oh. That... He... the way he spun moved the camera, so I stopped moving to the right. Anyway. It's just the fact... my biggest issue with the bosses in this at the moment is how much damage they do. Like, I don't have a problem with how much damage I'm doing to them. But, like, 2 hits and I'm dead. And I guess because I haven't got any of the sacred tears or whatever they're called that increase the amount of healing I get from a crimson flask, I usually have to use 2 to get back to full health. Right. No. Let's have a go with a shield, see if that helps us out anyway. Look at my stamina. I can't. Oh. I can't backstab him. Maybe I can parry though. I should be able to parry. Okay, well, I'm gonna end the episode there. When I come back in the next episode, I'll take on the... I didn't even look to see what his name was, but the boss in the Ever Jail. See if I can beat him. Otherwise, I'll probably continue with the story because I think I need to get the Sacred Tear or whatever it is to increase the amount of healing I get from a flask. Because I'm starting to feel the fact that I'm not getting enough healing. So yeah, but we'll continue from there. So I will... Thanks for watching and I'll see you later. Say bye, Francesca.